Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maggie. I know it's been a little bit, things have been kind of crazy around here, so it's been hard to find time to film, but I am trying to get back into that. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically recap my first paycheck from September, since I did everything already. I decided to go cashless for this paycheck. So I used the Budget Moms trackers, and I had those in my wallet, and that allowed me to track my categories. And yeah, so actually this is the whole paycheck bill tracker. We'll get back to this page, but what I wanted to start off with was, so see, like, no cash. I tracked everything from my checking account, and then what I do is I highlight it based on the color. And then I did have some credit card spending, but what I did was anytime I spent on the credit card, I would turn around and use my checking account to pay it off. So we'll start with this page actually, which is the weekly spending breakdown. So my budget for this pay period was $200 for groceries, $150 for eating out, $60 for gas, $40 for entertainment, $50 for household, $50 for personal care, nothing for clothing, $50 for pet, $50 for miscellaneous, and $50 for blow money, which totaled up to $700 total. That was the budget. So my first week, I didn't spend anything on groceries. I spent $156 on eating out. I spent about $53 in gas. I spent $35 in personal care. I spent $13 for miscellaneous, $83 in blow money, for a total of $340.28 spent the first week. So that was about half. So I actually did really good. Now, if you guys watch my channel, what you know is I tend to go over that first week and then scramble to like not spend anything the second week to try to stay in budget. But I actually did really good in that I only spent about half of my budget. The second week, I didn't spend anything on groceries. I spent $131 on eating out. So for this pay period, I didn't buy groceries at all. We just ate out pretty much the whole time. I spent $20 in gas, $21 in personal care, and $25 in blow money. So I only spent $197 the second pay period. Like, you guys, I'm shocked. For me, like, I always spend way too much money. So what this makes me think is that maybe like cashless has helped me, because I'm constantly paranoid about overdrafting, so I'm like micromanaging it. But so I don't know if I should do cashless, but at the same time, I really enjoy like playing with the cash. I really enjoy having my envelopes and like paying in cash and everything. The only reason I went cashless for this pay period is because I just never made it to the bank, honestly. And so at that point, when I would have went into the bank, I was already like 3 or 4 days into my budget. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and stay cashless, and track it with the Budget Moms like trackable inserts. So I mean, it helped me. I did really good. Like, I didn't go over on my budget on my first week, and then my second week I was under. So like, total spent, I spent nothing on groceries. I only spent $287 on eating out. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. $287 on eating out. You guys know me. Like, I eat out way too much. Like, that is that number right there for eating out. That is astounding. Normally it's like $400 or $500 on eating out. So that, like, I am happy about that. And then we spent $73 in gas, which, so that's a little bit over budget, but that's not that much. It's only like $13 over. So that's okay. Nothing on entertainment, nothing for household. I spent $56 in personal care. So that was over by $6. I didn't spend anything on clothing. I didn't spend anything on pet. I spent $13 on miscellaneous. And then I spent $108 on blow money, which that category is always over for me. But again, not as crazy as it normally is. It's normally like $200 or $300 too. So my total spending, I spent $537.43 for this pay period out of the $700 that I budgeted. You guys, like, I'm floored. That is so crazy. So that means I was able to save $162.57 from my, like, variable spending budget. Like, if I can keep this up, that will be awesome, and I'll be able to pay my debt down faster. So I just need to, you know, figure out if it's the cashless that's helping me do that, or like what it is. Or maybe I'm kind of getting back on that. I need to start budgeting better and like being tighter with my money, idea, because I do want to get out of debt, and then I also want to get my own house. So that kind of like house fever is eating at me, and so I think that also is helping me be tight with my money. So let's go back to this page up here that has all of the bills. So as you guys can see, I budgeted my income as $12.10 and I got paid $12.30 and 96 cents, but I always leave like the cents out. So for my cell phone, it was $30, and that was what I budgeted. Amazon Prime was $14.22. HP Instant Ink was $10.96. Gold's Gym was $6.86. And then my appointment was $110. And I only had one this week, one this pay period. Typically I have two. So that was good. Okay, so down here, what I originally was going to do was I was only going to leave my groceries and my gas in the bank. The groceries I was going to leave in the bank because I've been doing Instacart and having my groceries delivered, which I also think is helping me not spend as much because I'm not going to the grocery store and buying all this unnecessary stuff. And that's typically like around $70 to $90 that I spend on that a week, which is in my grocery budget. I typically will budget $100 a week for that, but I actually didn't spend anything on groceries this pay period. I ended up eating out. So my budget, these are the same numbers from that weekly spending page. I just had wanted to show you guys the breakdown, like more in depth. So it was $287 for eating out, $73 for gas, $56 for personal care, $13 for miscellaneous, and $108 for below money. So $537 was what I was left with, so you take your, you take your income and you subtract it from each category. So income minus the actual spent from my bills was $1,058.92. I just got rid of the 92 cents and just rolled down the 1,058 minus 537 left me with 521. Okay, so then these right here were my sinking funds, and I was going to take cash out of the bank and put them in my sinking funds, but I never got around to going to the bank, so I never did that with this. So 521 minus nothing, 521. And then my debt snowball, I ended up paying $420 to my debt. Now you guys are like, well, where did that come from? So in my tracker, I track when I pay on my debt snowball. So 101 there, 144 there, 175 there. And then I add that up, and that gave me that $420 for my debt snowball. And so 521 minus 420 is 101. And then my emergency fund, I had put $76 in my emergency fund. Again, I get that from on here. So 50.89 right there, 25 right there. That's about 75.89, round up to 76. And then 25 just left into the cushion because that way it adds up to 101. So, you guys, my budgeted total was 210 and my actual total was 1210, and my actual total was 1230, which, drum roll, first time ever in actual on budget, sorry you guys, I know you guys are probably like, this girl has been budgeting for I don't know how long, and she finally is actually able to get all the totals to add up. So I'm just ecstatic about that, and I feel like it's finally sinking in. I'm finally getting into the groove of how I want to do my budget. I like the tracker, tracking this way, and then also having this thing is helping. But what you guys will see in my next paycheck is I made some changes to my trackers, to this page, and also my expense trackers. And I am also planning on doing something different with my weekly check-ins. So what I'm thinking is I really like how everyone takes their calendar, and so for example, sorry you guys, I'm all over the place, but so this was my budget calendar, and then I also put miscellaneous stuff on there, but I just write it in pen. But I like how everyone has their stickers and they put that down, and then they track their spending on their calendar with their stickers. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to do, oh, sorry for shaking the camera. What I'm thinking that I'm going to do is I am going to start tracking my spending on the calendars. And then, so for October, I would be tracking it on here. Now, this is a printout of the Happy Planner calendar, because when I pulled out all of the this was originally a Happy Planner with all of the planning pages and everything, but I pulled out the colored tabs of the ones that I liked, and the dates didn't match up on the back, so I covered it up with made my own little tab to cover it up. And so I printed off new calendars. Now some of them will have this one, but then November, the dates added up, so I just left it. It's gonna look weird, but once I get into 2021, they will all have this calendar. And I feel like I can just put the budget stickers in here, and I think it'll be fun to do it that way. Because I really enjoy watching when people do that. And a lot of people will use their Erin Condren to do that. I don't have an Erin Condren anymore. I had one years ago. I don't have it anymore. But I like when they put their stickers down to track their spending. And then I just think it looks cute. It's kind of extra considering that I have my expense trackers, but I like having the visual of seeing it on the calendar. I don't know. But anyways, you guys, if you think that's something that I should do, or you would like to see me do, just leave me a comment down below. I think that would make the weekly check-ins more fun if I'm putting down like what I actually spent on each week, like putting it into the boxes. Well, all right, guys, that is it for this video. Yeah, I am so happy that I was able to stay in budget for my first paycheck, and we will see how the rest of the month goes. But sorry for getting this out to you guys late. My birthday was last weekend, and then just work and everything has been crazy. Also, I did launch my Etsy shop. I did open it. So there is a few things available for purchase in there. They're icons. I don't have them on hand right now to show you guys, but I will leave the link to my Etsy shop down below in case you guys are interested. I am in the process of making kits to put in there and making more icons, but things have been crazy and I have been delaying opening the shop for way too long. So I just wanted to go ahead and get it open and get what I already have in there, so that if anyone's interested in buying it, they can go ahead and buy it. Yeah. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get back on the filming and like everything. I finally finished reading The Miracle Morning, and I'm trying to get that going. I feel like that's helping me. Incidentally, I woke up earlier this morning before starting work, so that's how I'm filming this, because I haven't had any time. But yeah. Sorry, today is a chatty video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate your support. And thank you guys for bearing with me and my craziness that's going on. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And make sure you're subscribed to see more of my content. Also, click the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when I post. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.